Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to Coastal Living. Please welcome our guests, Rhonda, Clarissa, and Gary with the Viera Senior Community. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
We're very excited to have you all. So tell me, first and foremost, what do we think of when we think of the Viera Senior Living Community?
We think of fun. Having fun.
Yeah.
Living the best of your life the rest of your life.
Hey, I like that. Y'all have that on a t-shirt? If
We
not,
should.
You need to. You need to add that on there. What do you think sets you apart from other senior living communities? Because there's a lot to choose from, but we've also heard the sad stories of people not being taken care of properly or not being stimulated enough in their later years. So tell us what we can expect from you guys.
I would say it would be the Viera's resident first philosophy and our drive for excellence. From our culinary team to our lifestyles, the resident is always first in mind with myself and with all of our associates.
Awesome. And it really does need to be that way, because just because they're in a senior living community doesn't mean that they're not wanting to have a good time, wanting to play games, dance to music, enjoy delicious food, and all of those great things. So tell me, what is a day in the life like for someone who's living there?
Our lifestyles team puts together our monthly calendar, which our residents get, and then they're able to choose what activities they would like to participate in for the month. We have everything from our brunches, we have wildlife focus groups come in, we have local entertainers come in and perform. We have our veterans program, we have our fitness and wellness programs they can choose from. So there's really not a category that we don't cover as far as our lifestyles activities, and we always welcome our residents' family members to join in to have fun and make lasting memories with our residents.
It sounds more like a resort, if you ask me.
kind of
It
is.
sounds like a really good time. So it's really hard to make that decision on what place is going to be the best for the person that you love and cherish so much. How does somebody go about making that decision? What are some things we want to take into account?
Well, you know, in my experience, really, when people call, it's usually their first time looking. So, you know, what I can tell them and what my tip is for them is don't be afraid to ask the important questions as you're going and looking at different communities. And just make sure that you, as you ask those questions, that you understand that we're the experts. We go through it every day. And so we're going to ease you through the process. And when you call the Viera, we're going to walk through each of the, you know, the things that you go through as you're looking through for your loved one, for your spouse, for a friend, whoever it may be. We're there for you. That's our passion. It's what we love to do.
And you can tell just in your personalities that you are very passionate about providing the best quality for your people that are living with you. So for somebody who might be interested in visiting your establishment to sort of take a look around, is this something we need to schedule for, or can we just stop by?
You can do both.
Okay.
Just pop on in. There's always someone who can show you around, give you a tour. If you come during a lunch or dinner time, you can stay for a meal in our dining.
okay.
It's a dining experience.
I love
And we
it.
have restaurant-style dining, so it's a lot of fun.
Very cool. So you mentioned you have all types of activities, outdoor activities, interacting with animals, and you also have some musical performances and things like that.
Absolutely.
So what are some of your favorite things? If each of you had to choose a favorite event that you guys carry over there at the Viera, what would you choose?
I think one of our favorite things we do monthly is our Veterans Luncheon, because we do have a lot of veterans that are there.
Yep.
And we have some veterans that come in from the community, and they interact with our people that in our community that are veterans, and they get to, you know, sit and talk about those times.
Absolutely. I think there's just sort of an unspoken camaraderie with them where it's, you don't need to talk about the stories because you've all been there, so you understand. Clarissa, what's your favorite thing about Viera?
Building that trust that the relationship that you build with the residents, the stories that they like to share, the memories, and just sitting down and just building that that trust
The
with
relationship.
the residents, the relationships, and we've got some awesome pool parties.
Yeah.
Tell us about the parties. Gary, what's your favorite?
We have awesome parties. Our residents are very active. They're very competitive. We have some
where I need to
really
go.
good parties. We have DJs come in. They have
Wow.
to dance. They get up and do line dancing. They're very active at the Viera.
And singers too.
Love it. Really? All right.
Come
Tell
on
me when
down.
karaoke night is, girl. I'll stop
Okay.
by. And are you all ever looking for for any volunteers or anything like that as well?
Yes.
Is that something you can just
Yes.
stop by and ask for more information on?
Yes.
Yeah, they can come in and fill out a
Wonderful.
volunteer application.
Excellent. All right, so let's take a look at the details for our viewers. I know a lot of people are in that sticky part of the holiday season, but this is something you need to consider, and it takes a lot of focus, and you want to make sure you're making the right decision. So they're setting the new standard for senior living. You can visit them at 3010 Airline Road, or check them out on Facebook. Facebook is a great place to kind of get that inside look at the Viera Senior Living. Give them a call, 392-4000, or visit Segura.com/Viera. So it sounds wonderful. It sounds like a place I would love to come hang out at, so I don't see why Grandma and Grandpa wouldn't enjoy it either. Thank you all so much for joining us
Thank
and
you.
informing us
Thank
on
you for
everything you
having
have to
us.
offer.
Thank you.
I
You're
love
welcome.
it.